You hit a three tonight. You seem to let the game come to you. How do you feel your transition from a college to an NBA player is going so far?
I'm just kind of taking it game by game, enjoying it, trying to get better every day. That's what we talk about with the coaches. Just, never let a day go by that you don't get better mentally, physically, whatever it may be. But and of recent, we've been working on my mid-range shot and three-point shot, which is really paying off for me.
I know you had a little tendonitis start of the season. You didn't look at all hampered tonight. Are you 100% at this point?
I feel great. I feel great.
Last thing for you. I thought this was one of the best team games you guys have played. You're not in this if Marcelo doesn't hit those shots, if Julius doesn't get in the fourth quarter,
Absolutely.
if you don't come up with 6 for 6 off the bench. Jordan, who's been arguably your best player, had an off night, and still you're right there at the end. Do you feel like, despite the record, it's starting to come together?
Absolutely. I mean, like you said, we had Jordan, who's, like you said, arguably been our best player, had an off night, and we've just got so many different weapons that if we can get all moving on the same path, we're going to be a hard train to stop.
How's the morale? I know 1-7 is 1-7, but I would be encouraged by that tonight. I'm just dumb reporter guy. Is the morale hanging in okay?
Like you said, 1-7 is 1-7, but I think the team is kind of taking the same approach that the coaches have been giving me. Get better every game and every day. Get better every game and every day, and I think we did that tonight, and I think we've been doing that for the past couple of games. Our defense has gotten better. Offensively, we're starting to move and pass the ball more. So once we get this rebounding thing figured out, I think we'll be really good.
Appreciate your time, buddy. Thank you.
Of course.
Larry, as somebody who's kind of lived through every second of this season, what have you seen that has you optimistic about where you guys are going? And then give the scouting report on your young guy.
I'm sorry?
Give the scouting report on your young guy, D'Angelo, and how he played tonight.
Oh, man, D'Angelo played great. I always tell him that little elbow mid-range shot for him, I love it. Everybody does, because 9 times out of 10, it's going in. He's just getting more and more comfortable and settling into it the more we play and the more he gets minutes. So I'm excited for him, and I know he's going to be a terrific player.
He gets a lot of scrutiny as the second overall pick, and everybody wants him to be great.
That's ridiculous. The kid is 19 years old. Come on now. I wholeheartedly believe he is and will be the best player in this draft class.
What about him makes you feel that way?
I see him work every day in and out of the gym. I see him work. I see his work ethic. I see how he studies the game, see how he handles it. I stick by that last statement I made.
Do you see how much not playing gets to him? Because he's kind of struggling a little bit sometimes with that.
It happens. Everybody has their up and downs. In college you go from being, the guy, the big man on campus, all that, and you come to the NBA and you've got to restart again. So, anybody's going to struggle with that. I am. Anthony is. D'Angelo is. It's just the transition to the league, but I think he's doing a good job of it.
You talked about the rebounding. What are some of the things you feel like you guys still have progress to make?
When say Roy or Tarek goes to block a shot, the guards or whoever the opposite forward is needs to help down and drop and get his man, help the helper per se. And once we get that figured out, I think things will really start looking up for us.
How much of this is learning the process?
A lot of it. You've got, I think there's 4 or 5 guys that were on last year. Only 4 or 5 guys that were on last year's team. So it's you got so many new pieces, new faces. We're all still trying to learn and play with each other. So it's going to come along. I've got 100% confidence in that.